Here in Wilmington, the discovery as we drove through neighborhoods today, so much destruction, those trees down, and in one case, a heartbreaking discovery.
The frantic effort underway tonight to rescue those in the path of Florence. First responders out at daybreak after the hurricane first began battering the coast. Here in Wilmington, neighbors holding one another after a massive tree came crashing down on a young family's home. Firefighters were in a race to try to rescue the three trapped inside. A mother and her infant did not survive. They struggled to get the father out, managing to free him. He was rushed to the hospital. The fire chief describing to us on the scene how they had to cut through the tree to get to the family.
These firefighters were out here in the height of this storm working this rescue basically, and very, very difficult.
Firefighters and first responders outside the home kneeling in prayer amid the horror they had discovered. It all began in the early morning hours, hurricane-force winds as Florence slammed into the coast, making landfall as we were on the air.
The eye of Hurricane Florence is expected right here in Wilmington imminently. In fact, the eye wall has already made landfall. It's moving inland. You can see the winds are just ferocious right now. Wind gusts reported up to 97 miles per hour right on the coast.
Wind gusts at the Wilmington International Airport reaching 105 miles per hour, the highest recorded gust since Hurricane Helene in 1958.
Look at the sheer amount of water already arriving, and the eye of Florence isn't even here yet. What they're most concerned about is the rain. It's expected up to 40 inches of rain.
Police cars on the roads pounded by those heavy winds and rain, winds chewing up this gas station, the roof collapsing, then carried away by the winds. The storm surge as high as 10 feet in some places. This boat battered and dropped on land. Streets blocked, trees down, trapping hundreds of residents in high water. And it all happened very quickly. From the highway in Wilmington, the view of the shopping center in the distance, the lights flickering, then off. Across town, this parking lot suddenly in total darkness.
Look at this. Look how high this is now. It's twice as deep as it was 10 minutes ago.
Walt Creighton has been stranded in a home surrounded by water. They've been relying on a generator. That's now in danger because of the rising waters.
We're about to have to kill the generator. It's about to be underwater. Look at this.
And it's a generator that was blamed for a death in Kinston. As a resident was trying to plug their generator in, he was electrocuted. In Pender County, a woman dying of a heart attack. Emergency crews were unable to get to her because of downed trees. Tonight here, the damage is vast and widespread. Part of the roof being ripped off this retirement home in Wilmington, this auto repair shop, and the cars crushed. So many lives affected, and those firefighters and an entire community praying tonight after learning of that young mother and baby lost. Very sad and difficult scene today, not far from where we're broadcasting here tonight, and there are very real worries going into this evening. Flash flooding, possible tornadoes, and North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper telling me just moments ago what he's most worried about going into this Friday night.
Governor Cooper, thanks for joining us. I know you have a lot on your plate, and there are still significant concerns ahead as nightfall approaches. You're dealing with possible flash flooding and possible tornadoes as we go into the night?
Our main worry is water and flooding. You know, with every inch of rain, our rivers rise, and we'll see significant flooding on into next week. Could be of historic proportions.
Governor Cooper, what would you like to say to so many people who I'm sure are nervous about their property? They just want to get back to check on what survived and what didn't as we head into these evening hours?
There's a great temptation to want to go back east and to view your property. Do not go. Stay in place. People are still being rescued in coastal North Carolina. I'm telling people to stay where you are. Don't go back until you get the all clear.
Well, Governor, we thank you for your time. We know you're extremely busy tonight, and we just want to applaud the emergency teams across your state and really all the volunteers we've met. It's been really something to witness here. Thank you, Governor.
Thanks a lot, David. We appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.